Alright, people, the time has come for the Season 3 quarterfinals, and our opponent is none other than Raymon once again. This is going to be our fifth encounter, going up against the Mammoth Swine Doubters, and we don't got to go too much into their team, we just played them. I'm basically just going to go through, kind of about to play in like 5 minutes. I'm going to go through. That's right, we're bringing Sapsipper Azumarill to be able to beat the Ogerpon Wellspring. We got these defense EVs still with Baxcalibur and Ogerpon. We're going to Belly Drum. Flare Up can just knock out Ogerpon at +6. Brick Break can knock it out after Aqua Jet as well, and Chalodon with a Stealth Rocket Chip. We got Serena to absorb any Prankster. I've been EV to 2 at KO Ogerpon with Seed Bomb, knockoff for Boots, and things like that. And Synthesis to heal up an SL Star Spinner with Boots. Then we got Lucario with Life Orb, Justified, just to take advantage if they try to knock me off. I get that Terra Normal, E-Speeds, SD, Close Combat, Crunch for any Terra Ghosts. Max Attack, 236 Jolly to outspeed Baxcalibur, and 20. I actually changed 20 defense EVs just now, just to, because the way the EVs work, I think it'll put maybe. Then we've got Mew, and we've got Nasty Plot Vacuum Wave Psychic Earth Power for that Archalon and Glamora. Max Special Attack, 156 Speed. Yeah, because believe it or not, I don't think Psychic can guarantee Oko Glamora, but Earth Power should. I got Ting-Lu to also beat Glamora with Stealth Rocks, Ruination, Rock Slide, Earthquake. Good amount of HP to get the 1/16th perfect leftovers from recovery, or recover from leftovers. Max Spadef to deal with Archalon and the like. And then we got Kilowattrel. This is going to be Scarf, Terra Steel for Baxcalibur. Terra Blast with enough speed to outspeed Ogerpon, or actually, no, this should be enough speed to outspeed Whimsicott, honestly, just in case there's Scarf or something, or if I get knocked off or something like that. And then Guarantee can outspeed Ogerpon and +1 Bax and everything like that, and hit him with a Terra Blast Steel. So that's the team. See you guys in the battle. Alright, people, we're about to search here. Raymon versus Emerald Miner. Let's get into it. They just told me they were searching. We're gonna have the Petra theme. That's the epic theme. Oof, I'm telling you, man. Think of whatever Goku versus Vegeta, Kaiba versus frickin' Yuki, Jinga versus Kyoya, whatever other anime references you can think of. Light versus Yagami. It's crazy, bro. Or Light versus L. Let's see if they're searching yet. They still haven't popped up. Everybody's going to think I'm crazy for running Sapsipper Azumarill, but it's poetic because they did that to me last season, so I figured it'd be cool to bring. And with Belly Drum, it's going to hit really hard even if it's not huge power. So, I'm searching. Doesn't seem like they are yet, but we can just chill until they come. Alright, here we go. It's time. Let's see what they brought. Let's see if they have Ogerpon. If they didn't bring Ogerpon, I'm going to be really sad for my Sapsipper Azumarill. They did bring Ogerpon, so we got Baxcalibur, Ogre. This is pretty much exactly what I was expecting, so this is great. No Porygon to deal with. Alright, so they've got the double Pranksters over there, the Whimsicott and the Thundurus. So, the plan has always been lead off with Kizaru, and then Volt Switch out. We'll see if they want to legal more or not. See if we can get some information. See if it's Air Balloon or something like that. Let's get into it. I'm just double checking. I see the red light over there on my recording equipment, so we're good. We're going to be all set. I want to be able to hear the music. Alright, let's see. Ooh, I mean, it's crazy. The fact that one of us is going to be done with the Battle Hub Draft League after this battle. It's so sad to think, but this is where the story ends for one of us. We'll see who it is. So my thought process is we leave Kilowattrel, we can Volt Switch out on the Glamora, go out into Ting-Lu, get up our rocks. They left with Raiden. So this is very much like the mock battles I did with the best. So, I could see them easily going for a knockoff here. I don't want to lose my Scarf. Volt Switch is going to do a lot. The incredible thing is they don't have a ground type. That means there's no switch-ins to this Volt Switch. I'm free to just Volt Switch out, do whatever I want to do. Now, like I said, I'm pretty sure that they are going to go for a knockoff here. They could also go for a U-turn or something. I think Ting-Lu is fairly safe in this instance. This is pretty much exactly how I The mock battles have gone. See what they want to do.
I've not seen that Pokemon before.
And just as expected, there's the knockoff. So they get rid of the leftovers. That's okay, because this is a pretty free instance of rocks. Although I am very tempted to ruinate on the potential Archaludon switch in, but I think rocks are overall. Well, let me think. What are rocks doing for me? They do get me necessary chip. I think rocks are overall just safer. I might miss the ruination. Oh, they go for taunt. Okay, so we could have gotten a free ruination on. Seems that they're more interested in me not having up rocks. That's okay though, because either way, something is taking 50% on switching. So we gotta write down they have taunt and knockoff. So pretty standard stuff. I wasn't sure if they would have taunt. I thought they might honestly just hard switch out Nicolamore or Archaludon. Ogerpon comes in. This is perfect. So this thing is going to take 50%, or we miss. Okay, that's honestly not the big of a deal, because what I can do is I can go out into Antoinette. Is it too early to go Shine right now? I mean, this thing was designed to beat it. But this thing was also... Considering that they have a Whimsicott, which can Encore my Belly Drum, because that's what happened in the mocks, we realized that the Whimsicott could Encore. I don't want to do that yet. This thing has a bunch of defense investment. This thing can take any hit. You go for a Swords Dance, which is quite scary, not gonna lie. But I do have extreme speed in the back for this thing, and I also have a Scarfer. So this Seed Bomb has been calced to bring it down to at least 50%. Let me double check the damage on extreme speed. You know, a Ruination would have been really great right about now, because that would have been at 50%, and that Seed Bomb would have guaranteed kill. But, you know, it's Pokemon. We gotta work with what we got. So, versus Ogerpon. They actually switched. This is fantastic. They might go on to Archaludon. Yep, there's the Raiden. So we'll find out. Oh, no. It's that thing. So, this thing actually can't touch me. From what I've seen, oh, okay. So that right there tells me that they're acrobatics, which is fair, because otherwise they just couldn't touch me. So, there's Citrus Berry, which is great because that means they can be affected by rocks. So, honestly, we can just do this one more time. Bring out the Ting Lu and try to go for a Ruination again. I see no problem with that. They could go for a Bulk Up or something, but they're so low at this point, I don't think it's going to matter too much. Keep this thing healthy. Bring back in this thing. Actually go for Hammer-On. That shouldn't do a lot. Yeah, we pretty much eat that up. It's actually Hammer-On. Interesting, very interesting. I'm just going to go for another Ruination here. Okay. I don't know why they thought I would do the same thing again. Hopefully we land this, and we'll be good. Alright, that should be in range of Rock Slide. Do they want to stay in on this thing, though? I'm very tempted to just Ruination again and have something else take 50%, but maybe they don't suspect it. I'm gonna try to go for Rock Slide, assuming they stand and just sack this thing. They do sack it off, and we get some justice. We get some beautiful justice with the Hammer Arm miss. We land the Rock Slide. This should do about 37% and take out the Torn, or the Thundy. So no more Thundy. We don't have to worry about that paralyzing any of our Pokemon again, which is absolutely incredible. We get the first blood. So, with that thing out of the way, that's going to give them one less ground immunity as well. So we're in the driver's seat. We can't get up Stealth Rocks yet. It's really up to them what they want to do. They could try to go baxcalibur and get a Dragon Dance off, but that's going to let me Ruinate. And then bring in my either Mew to Vacuum Wave them or Lucario to E-Speed. Some Stealth Rocks would be great right about now, but it seems like they really did not want me to do that. They go back out to the Painted Lady again. So, I see no reason not to just repeat the process. Having that Thunder is gone is great, because now my Serena, the Queen Antoinette herself, let them eat cake, is going to be able to come in, and there's not nearly as much they can deal with this thing. So we'll see if they just want to hit us or not. If you go for an Ivy Cudgel, we should eat this up. Delicious, nutritious, doing less than 25%. as Seed Bomb is going to do a heck of a lot to anything that wants to come in. Although, at this point, they probably know that. I'm very tempted now to actually go hard out into my Mew on a suspected Archalo, and I don't want to give them a defense boost, if I'm being honest. So, I think I might have to make the hard read. I've got to play at my best level. I'm going to go hard Mew, as they do withdraw Painted Lady. So can we see the Archaludon here? Why Glamora? This also works. So, are you Air Balloon or something like that? So they're not. This is great. Because, this is an excellent switch for me. Assuming that they're Sash or Scarf. They don't have a ground immunity. I can just go hard for this Earth Power right now and be good. It might get up some hazards on me, but at least it won't be Toxic Spikes. Because, of course, Earth Power is a special move, so it's not going to trigger the Toxic Debris here. Yeah, I did not want to go for a Seed Bomb into this thing and get those T-Spikes, because that's the double-edged sword of not bringing Quillfish. It's good to have a Poison type to be able to absorb the T-Spikes, but it's not going to... If we do outspeed them, not Scarf. Are they Sash? They're not even Sash! We just go down Glamora! Let's go! We are looking fantastic, folks. Fantastic. Was their only means of removing hazards? If we can get up these rocks, they are here to stay. And this Glamora goes down to the Earth Power. Fantastic. That's why I wanted to run Earth Power on this Mew, because Psychic did not always kill, even with a Life Orb. So, Mew is KO'd by... I need to write down some of these kills. Thundurus was knocked out by Ting-Lu. So they actually go Ogerpon here. This is a very interesting play. Let me do the calcs of Mew versus Ogerpon Wellspring. I have 100 HP EVs. How much are they doing to me? They're going to do a lot. I would rather keep the HP. I see no reason not to just keep on doing this. Just keep on going out into Antoinette. I have Synthesis on this thing. They can get an SD off, but that's going to be fine. We can just keep doing this. Keep cycling through. If you go for the Sword Stance again, we should be able to live any hit they want to go. I'm surprised they just really want to SD with this thing. Fire off a Seed Bomb now. That should get... Let me just double check. Lucario, Extreme Speed, Terra Normal. So we should tank this, no problem. That does a lot. Is that a crit? Not even. Okay, thank goodness. We get the crit in return! That's crazy. Okay, now this thing is easily in range of anything that we want to go for. Honestly, I'm really tempted to save Antoinette here and go hard Azumarill on this thing and beat it that way. The Terra Normal E-Speed at level 50 to this thing does 58, so yeah, we were good to go either way. I really want to go Azumarill. Not even gonna lie, I feel like I have enough. Antoinette's done her job. I don't have to worry about spinning away hazards, although is that the case for sacking this thing? Honestly, might be the time to sack it off. Not let this thing do anything else. Let's just sack it off now. Did you go for Horn in the check? I could have definitely gone out into Azumarill and revealed the Sap Sipper, but I think it's better to just play this safe. Serena, KO by Mew. I don't even think I need to Terra yet. I think I can just E-Speed this thing. So let's think about what they have left. They have Ogerpon, which is about to go down. They have Baxcalibur, Archaludon, and Whimsicott. Lucario honestly looks fantastic here. So I think I will do that. Let me just check. How much does 39% min? Do I want to risk that? It looks kind of close. How bad do I... Let's just do this. Let's just do it. Let's go Super Saiyan. It's time to go Super Saiyan, baby, for the first time. They could... No, they have SD, Ivy Cudgel's Horn Leaks. There's no reason for them to have Spiky Shield, and even then, that's just delaying the inevitable. We're gonna get rid of this Ski Ogrepon once and for all. Ogrepon going down is fantastic, so KO by card.
Yep.
And the fantastic thing is, in this position, this Archaladon is pretty much, it's like a roll, it's like 98% to die to close combat. So Archaladon can't come in, baxcalibur can't come in. The only thing that can come in realistic is Whimsicott, as they do indeed go out into the Whimsicott. Let me calc Whimsicott versus Lucario. Assuming that they're just max HP. Extreme speed does a good amount, but not enough. I'm feeling Kizaru here, honestly. I think Kizaru, this might be your moment to shine here. Could also go Mew, but that seems a little bit... I don't want them to try to paralyze me or anything like that. Kizaru can get the Volt Absorb. I'm trying to think. I should look up what else Whimsicott can do, just in case. Whimsicott, can you do anything that can hurt Kizaru? I mean, they can Moonblast or something like that, but it shouldn't do that much. This thing only has a 77 special attack stat. We'll save this for later. It's those two demons, baxcalibur and Archaladon on the back. As they are going to now reveal the Terra. Are they Terra Ghost? Terra Fairy. Now, Terra Steel would have been cool here, but Terra Fairy is perfectly fine. So they're going to go for the Terra Fairy boosted Moonblast. We'll see if they're like specs or something like that. I should still be able to live. JK, I don't. They're specs. Okay, that's fine though. So they're definitely like specs Moonblast. I'm tempted to. I can't really jump up with Azu. I think I just try to weaken this thing. The fact I just died is crazy, but let's just go for the Psychic here. It is getting a little scary having lost my Scarfer, but this Whimsicott at the end. Whew, we got damage. Look at that. And now we can Vacuum Wave them. Okay, so Kilowattrel was knocked out by a Whimsicott. The cool thing, the incredible thing though, I still have a full health Azumarill. Which, even though it's Sap Sipper and not huge power, it should be able to deal with these threats at the back. Because now that this Whimsicott is dead, there's no more Encore to worry about encoring me into Moonblast or anything like that. Or encoring me into Belly Drum. So I think we're close, we're close. It's just going to come down to beating these two demons, these titans that have been banned from OU. He has got both of them on his team. But I think we can do it. And I think he knows that. He's standing there, he's menacingly. Some Stealth Rocks would have been massive right now, but it's okay. They actually withdraw. They're going to save this thing till the end. Okay, well, I mean, it's an E-Speed range, so... They go Subzilla. Very interesting. Into this Vacuum Wave. This is going to hurt. That does a good chunk. I think I just Vacuum Wave into, well, let's assume they're probably going to Ice Shard here. Let me just double check that. Based on that damage, Extreme Speed should kill. Terra Normal Speed should kill. I think Lucario cleans up here. Look at that. Yeah, that's dead to E-Speed right there. So Mew knocks itself out from Life Orb. Yep. As expected. I could have gone for the Psychic there, but I didn't want him to go for Ice Shard on me. But that's in range of E-Speed. Now, if this thing is freaking whatever berry that resists normal, I'll be very sad. But I don't see that happening. Surely they're boots. So we should just be able to E-Speed and take this thing out, hopefully. They actually withdraw, so more things are just going to continue to take chip. They go on a Woo. So this thing is going to get a defense boost, unfortunately. I probably should have read that and gone for close combat, because then I just won. We'll see how much the speed does. Doesn't do anything, so I'm gonna have to go hard out into azumarill here, unfortunately. I've got to go hard azumarill. I need to get this thing closer in range. Yeah, this is annoying, the stamina at the end. If I went for CC, I won, but now it's getting more difficult. To go for the body press, we eat that up. This is the best opportunity that I have. Sap Sipper, Belly Drum, azumarill. Do your thing. Ooh, T-Bolt's gonna hurt. And I get the para. Alright, we might have lost to that. I should have just gone for the damage, but now my Belly Drum's gonna fail. Oof. Ah, close combat and I won. I shouldn't have done that. I should have thought, yeah, they're gonna have Thunderbolt for this thing. I need more chip, but I don't know how I can get it. Actually, wait, I have a Ting-Lu. I should do that to get them closer into range. Another thing is they're gonna body press me, but we should be able to live one. I just have to hope that close combat does enough. If I ruinate, that should get them in range of CC. Come on. Ting-Lu, do your thing.
Maybe switch it.
Even if he switches, that's just more chip on stuff, and this thing gets reset. The defense boost is the only thing stopping Lucario from killing it. This is why I wanted Aura Spear too. I knew something like this would happen, but I wanted the guaranteed chance to be able to just knock it out. They do switch! This is fantastic for us. Because now, Lucario just wins! Lucario just wins, folks. It doesn't even matter what they do now. Lucario just wins. Well, there could be Chople Berry, though. I'm gonna get up some Stealth Rocks, I think. I do go for the Moonblast. We probably won't live, but that's okay. Because, JK, Ting-Lu lives. Ting-Lu lives. I put that extra Spadef. It's max Spadef bulk. So, things are gonna take even more chip when they come in. I just have to hope and pray that it's not Chople Berry, but it might very well be. Ting-Lu. KO by Whims. Azumarill was KO'd by Arch. It all comes down to this. Whether or not they are Chople Berry. Let me see if I can live this Whimsicott. Actually, there's no way I can live a Specs Whimsicott. So, Choice Specs Terra Fairy. No, there's no way. I have to E-Speed. Even if they try to go our SHOWDOWN again, I don't really have a choice. Okay, perfect. We got the play right that time. I think we can do it, folks. Unless the Chople somehow lets them miraculously survive. Whimsicott. KO by Luke. Come on. This could be the big moment. It all comes down to that's the only thing that can stop me. But the fact that they're not going out into it tells me that they're not.
They died.
No, almost. Alright, E-Speed is going to take this thing out. Oh, I probably should have gone for the CC, though. Just to be safe. Okay, but they just stay in. This could be it. Lucario. KOs. Bax. KO by Lucario. It all comes down to this. Are they Chople Berry? If they're not, we win. Because this does 98% min. They're chipped from the rocks as well. And we know they're not Scarf, they're not anything. It's just this. All it stands in the way of moving on to the semifinals and finally defeating Ray in playoffs. Is this our SHOWDOWN? Please, take this thing out. Come on, 1v1 at the end. The final climactic showdown. Come on. Please still kill it! Oh, that's not enough. I knew they were Chopple too.
I don't know. Let's see.
It's not going to be enough. There's no way I live any attack this thing goes for. That's going to be GG's. I knew they were Chopple at the end too. I should have. I need to close combat it. I need to close combat the Excalibur, but we brought it as close as we could. That's going to be GG's. We should have let come. I'm out of the playoffs, but yeah, that was my prediction. I was going to lose anyways. We brought it as close as we could. That's going to be GG's. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.